So the addition running record, what you're thinking about is the trajectory of learning your basic facts. In the research, it's called the sequence, or it's called, the levels of sophistication. I call it the Dolch words of math because it's really all the stuff that kids need to know before they can do the next steps. So there's +0 facts, +1 facts, adding within 5 and adding within 10. Adding within 5 and making 5, and then adding within 10 and making 10, and then adding 10, and then doubles, doubles +1, doubles +2, and then bridging 10. So we're going to give an assessment of what the running record does is it assesses students on those types of facts, and then after you give the assessment, you give the first part. The first part's like just kind of a general profile. It's very quick, it takes like a minute. And then the second part is where you dive deep and you start asking about the different types of facts. And then the third part is very quick, it's like a minute. Do you like math? What do you do when you get stuck? Because it's important for us to know what kids do when they get stuck. So in the assessment, you stop kids when they start struggling because you're looking for the point of intervention, right? Where are you gonna start your intervention, the instruction? So some kids take the whole running record. Some kids only answered 3 or 4 problems, and then you always stop it, and then you go on and to part 2, and you ask questions about the problems that kids answered. So say you're in first grade, kids might only get up to like the first column. Some kids are only going to get facts through 5. When they start struggling, it is important to stop because that tells you, oh, they need help here. They're not automatic, efficient, flexible here. Remember, there are 4 legs for fluency, right? You can be automatic and have no number sense at all. So we're looking for automaticity, efficiency, flexibility, and accuracy. So if you'll watch as I ask questions because you don't always know what kids are doing, so you have to ask questions about that. And you always give kids the opportunity, like to figure the problem out. So say they don't know it automatically, but you want to know, not only do they know it automatically, do they have accuracy, but you see they don't have that. You want to know if they can solve the problem. So if kids are stuck, I don't just say, okay, it's done. I'll say, what do you need? Do you want to use your fingers? Do you need counters? Can you draw? You're always trying to see if they can answer the question because there's a difference between a child that cannot get the answer at all and a child that can get the answer immediately, and a child that can get the answer, but they need help. So they might need their fingers as a scaffold or counters or whatever. So that's really important to think about and look at as you're looking at the addition running records.